Welcome back. Mylan CEO Heather Bresch set to face tough questioning today on Capitol Hill over the skyrocketing price of the life-saving EpiPen device. Meanwhile, one medical service is coming up with its own solution to the high expense. County Emergency Medical Services created the Epi Kit as a cheaper alternative to the EpiPen. The kit is designed to be used by medical professionals only. Joining us right now is Health Services Administrator for King County EMS James Duren. James, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Maria.
So
Thank you for having
tell us
me.
about the Epi Kit. How did Kings County come up with this?
Well, we looked at the rise about 4 years ago. We looked at the rising cost of the EpiPen, and we looked at for a more efficient and cheaper alternative. And we came up with a kit, which is syringes, Band-Aids, and a vial of adrenaline or epinephrine, and we taught EMTs or BLS providers to recognize symptoms of anaphylaxis, and then to draw up medicine and inject the patient.
Yeah, but I mean, Heather Bresch has talked so much about the fact that it's the bureaucracy. That's why it costs so much money. Everybody has to get a take, and that's why she had to raise the price by hundreds of %. How come this kit is so much cheaper than the EpiPen?
Well, one, it's just we use standard supplies. We use just a hard case, and we have a couple of syringes in there and some adrenaline. So the cost of the components of the kit itself are about $15, and then the cost of the epinephrine or adrenaline is somewhere between $5 and $10 per vial. So if you put the two together, you're kind of looking at a total of about $25.
And is this working? Have you field tested it? Is it having good success?
Oh, it's having great success. We started a pilot project in about 2013, and we had about 110 uses in that pilot project for King County, and we have about 30 different EMS agencies and about 4,500 personnel which we trained. And since then, we're averaging about 140 to 150 applications of the kit a year, as compared to the EpiPen prior to our kit, which we were only using about 40 times a year. We changed our protocols a little bit to match the current guidelines from the doctors that are providing care for the patients in the community that have anaphylactic reactions or allergic reactions. So we lessened our guidelines on that.
Anthony?
Jim, how do you get this kit to everybody in the country? Like, how is there an ability to mass produce this thing and to make it easier and accessible for parents, et cetera?
Well, our goal is to have this kit available for pre-hospital providers. This is what the kit was designed and developed for. We have procedures in there for fail-safe, where two providers need to look at the drug to make sure that the dose is right and make sure that the patient actually needs it. So our kit is really for pre-hospital or providers for emergency medical services.
Do you think there's any way that you could go a little further and put some investment money into developing something that a consumer could use at home? Because this is for a medical professional and it's terrific, but at $15, it seems like an incredible workaround. Could we go a little further and make it suitable for self-administration?
Well, again, our goal is for EMS providers, and that's where we've really concentrated our efforts on. We haven't looked at the public market, and I think that's a market that we don't really want to get into right now.
Why?
Well, I think for a reason of our kits are designed for pre-hospital providers, and the training is done for pre-hospital personnel. We haven't looked into the public sector.
Is it because of the regulation, Jim, before we let you go? Is it a regulatory issue?
It's not a regulatory issue. It's just how we developed the kit and the training to go with it, which was specifically for EMS providers.
All right, James, thanks so much. We appreciate it. We will be watching.
Thank you very much.
James Duren joining us there.